How to create a project on Kolabtree. Once you've logged in, go to your dashboard and click on Create Project. Step 1 is to choose your privacy settings for your project. If you want your project to be visible to all experts registered on Kolabtree, choose All Kolabtree Experts. If you want the project to be visible only to experts you invite, select Invitation Only. Step 2 is to define the broad scope of work. Start by selecting one of the 5 broad categories: writing, research, consulting, data and AI, or product development. For example, if you are looking for expert help to write an editorial article for an academic journal in the field of cervical cancer diagnostics, you would select Writing. In the next step, you'll further specify your needs. Continuing with our example, select the type of writing expertise required, in this case, technical writing. Choose the expected activities, such as writing and proofreading. Select the type of content, for example, a research journal article or other. Indicate the expected deliverables, such as a draft followed by a final document. Finally, specify the length of the content, for instance, an editorial of 1,000 words. In step 3, you have to specify the expertise needed for your project. You can add multiple keywords by typing them into the field and selecting from the suggested options. For example, type oncology and select oncology. Add another keyword, such as diagnostics, and select medical devices and diagnostics. Next, choose the industry the expert should be associated with. In this case, you would select healthcare and medicine. In step 4, you will define the project itself. Start by providing a clear and concise title with a maximum limit of 100 characters. The title should precisely reflect the requirement. For example, need an expert to write a brief editorial on recent advances in cervical cancer diagnostics? In step 5, clearly outline the project description, scope of work, deliverables, and other relevant information such as your target audience and project timeline. You can either type the details directly into the text box or upload a document with the full brief. For example, we will paste here the description of our project that clearly states the type of article and what it is intended to cover, along with the scope of the work. That is, what the expert is expected to do. The deliverables, who your intended target audience is, and what timeline you prefer for each deliverable. Step 6 requires you to set the fee and budget. Indicate whether the project will be paid at a fixed fee or hourly rate, and specify your budget. The final step, Step 7, is to select when you would like the project to begin. This helps experts understand your urgency and availability. Finally, click Post Project. You will see a confirmation pop-up that your project has been successfully posted, along with directions for next steps to attract proposals from experts.
Now you know how to create a project on Kolabtree. If you need further support, head to the FAQ section on www.kolabtree.com. If you can't find your answer there, write to us at contact@kolabtree.com.